Hi, I'm Jennifer with True Health for You, and today I wanted to talk about your cravings and why you should actually listen to them and actually feed your body what you're craving. So this is a good video, so hang on till the end because this isn't really talked about a lot. So when we get a craving, that is our brain's way of telling us that we're deficient in something. So if I have a craving, like if I'm losing weight, or even if I'm not losing weight, or just going about my business and I have a craving, I always pay attention to what it is. For example, like when I crave pizza or Mexican food, I know I'm low in fat. I mean, yeah, I'm low in carbs too, but my body specifically is looking for fat. When I crave I'll crave like root beer floats. I know I want like sugar. I'll crave like sauerkraut, pickles. I know that I want like salt, or even that my gut is inflamed and it might need like the vinegar. So it's good to pay attention to our cravings. It's not just because, or even, it's not even the fact that you have like no self-control and that whole willpower belief, because I just think that's nuts. It's like food is delicious, it's fulfilling, if it nourishes us, we should enjoy it, right? It's like, I understand staying away from certain foods because of the chemicals and the crap that they put in it, but it's like, if our body is saying, hey, I want that, we should enjoy that. Of course, there's balance. But this is the thing. When I started feeding myself carbs, because I used to stay away from carbs, I ate extremely low calories. I exercised extremely hard every day. And I completely crushed my metabolism. And I had wicked cravings all the time. So when I actually learned what our body needs, not from what the fitness and medical industry preach about, but like actually going and reading physiology books and studying and reading people who did this for a living. And they were like, oh no, like carbs, that's how our body creates energy. And once I learned that, and then salt, how important salt is to the body. I mean, think about it. When we're in a dangerous situation and a life-threatening situation, when we go to the hospital, what do they give you? They give you a saline drip. Salt is extremely important to the nervous system. And when we stay away from those things, our body sends us a signal like, hey, wake up. We need this. We're running low. And so I've learned what my body, what the signals are. So kind of step back and think about what it is that you're craving. Maybe that's your body's way of saying something. Also, another perspective to look at is from a neurological lens, is your brain might be needing a certain stimulus. So I know when I'm focused on weight loss, I do a lot of smoothies. I'll make myself my own like homemade like Jello from a really good collagen or gelatin. Everything tends to be like soft. I'll make soups, things like that. Everything is just like, I'm either like drinking it, it's just mushy and soft. Well, our jaw, the chewing, we lose that chewing motion. And remember, when we chew, we're sending signals to the gut that it's time to digest and get ready. And the longer we chew something, it's telling our stomach to be like, okay, we're chewing something with a little heft to it, so get ready. When these cranial nerves aren't getting the stimulus for a while, the brain says, hey, I don't want to lose this function, because when we don't use something, we lose it. The brain isn't going to store and utilize resources and energy that it stores in our body to keep these mechanisms in place if we're not going to use it. Our body and brain is all about efficiency. And so sometimes, you're like, oh my God, I'm craving tortilla chips. I'm craving potato chips. It might be the crunch. So just something to think about. Or you're like, oh man, I'm craving like a milkshake, I'm craving like, whatever it is. You might be missing like that, like slurping, sucking through the straw motion. Your jaw might be needing that. The cranial nerves might be needing that. So it's not just that you don't have willpower. I think of all the guilt and shame that has really oppressed people through the years. Let that go. Let that go. There is a much broader, bigger picture here. So our cravings are signals from our brain telling us that we're deficient in some type of nutrient. Now, yeah, you might be craving pizza. I'm going to recommend that you don't have that pizza. You're going to say, oh, you know what? This is when I usually crave salt and fat. Let me have some salt and fat. Let me cook something with like coconut oil or butter. Let me have some salt. And you'll find in like 10 minutes, you're actually not craving it anymore. Now, I do have a little rule with myself. It's not really a rule, but like a principle, whatever you want to call it. If I'm still craving that pizza or Mexican food after like 1 to 3 days or even like a week later, I'm going to eat that Mexican food and I'm going to have exactly what I want. Because maybe your brain is just saying, you know what? I just need to enjoy eating. I just need this to be happy. Our happiness is also extremely important. In fact, I would say my happiness is more important than how I look in jeans. So there's obviously a balance. I'm not saying that, there's all sorts of techniques to lose weight and everything. I'm not saying, oh, Jen says, I want pizza, I can have pizza at any time. I'm talking about listening to those signals, have a good saturated fat and salt or whatever it is. Maybe if you're craving carbs, have a good carbs, fruit, juice, increase it in your daily like menu, what you're going to be eating, and then see if you have the cravings. Because I have to tell you, I used to have cravings all the time. And now that I started eating according to what my body needs, I actually don't have the cravings anymore. There's reasons why women crave chocolate and salt around their period. They're needing salt and magnesium. So just, food for thought, just something to think about. I hope this was interesting. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And I think that's it. That's all I got. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell icon so you know when I pop on again. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.